Hello my gorgeous beings of light. Welcome back to another reading. Welcome back to my channel. For those that don't know me, I'm Daughter of the Divine. For those that do and are returning to my channel, how are you doing? How you been? What's the tea? What's new? Let me know in the comments if you're interested. Alrighty, today we're starting off the day annoyed, okay? Because once more there's noise outside. The construction people just banging, making as much noise as they can today. It's Friday. I'm still a little tired. Didn't sleep as much as I should. But all that aside, I'm excited to bring this reading to you today. Today's reading, I'm bugging out a little bit. I'm so sorry. Well, first of all, let's start. Happy September, okay? Because it's September 1st as I'm filming this. Happy September. Happy Virgo season. Happy birthday to all my Virgos out there. It's time for us to, celebrate ourselves because I'm a Virgo as well. So birthday's coming up in September. I'm excited about that. Or I guess it's another year. But it's a birthday. Who's not excited about a birthday? Today's reading is going to be about... Hold on. I think it's how your future spouse looks at you and how they'll treat you, okay? So if that... I think I said it right because I looked at it before I started. I pressed play. So I think that's what it is. How your future spouse look at you, like how will you look in their eyes, basically, and how will they treat you based off of how they feel about you, kind of thing. That's what I'm going for. I was just trying to go to sleep this morning a little bit to get a little nap before I came to film, and as I'm trying to sleep, hear my mind go racing. It can never stay quiet, and the idea just came to me. So I'm like, oh, I like that. So that's what we're gonna do, okay? So we have your three options here. We're going to go from 1, 2, 3. First, we have an Ed Sheeran Castle on the Hill pin. For my music lovers out there, my Ed Sheeran fans out there, this is probably one of his best albums, like, ever. This is the one that I can listen to straight through and not skip any songs. I know every song. This is a good album right here. And he always makes good music, which is just, I don't understand. Like, he's superhuman. Because his music is always good. Like, there's always. Some people are just so talented. Then we have a Crybaby pin by Melanie Martinez. A Melanie Martinez Crybaby pin. I don't even know how I came to acquire this pin. I feel like this used to be my best friend's pin and it ended up in my possession somehow. I don't know. Crybaby Melanie Martinez pin. So if you're a Melanie Martinez fan, you already know which one you're going to choose. And if you're watching, she knows who she is, then this might be your pile. Then we have a little bell, a sparkly little bell. It used to be connected to something, but that something either broke or I can't find it, and it's none of your business what that something was, okay? But it's like a little, you hear the jingle jingle? It's like a little cat's bell. So for like a jingle jingle, this is your option 3, pile 3, group 3, if you will. Okay, so there will also be a clip, as always, of the piles after. I shouldn't say as always, because sometimes I don't want to take a picture of them, but I still do, because I am the kind of person that wants to see them in front of me, and I have to, give that courtesy to other people as well, so I can't be lazy. So yeah, we're going to be seeing how they look at you and how they look at you. Yes, like it's a visual kind of thing today, and I guess feelings will come through as well, but it's supposed to be like how they look at you and then how they treat you. So that's what we're going to go over in this video. They're still banging outside. Please, it's going to be a long reading, but I will see you at your reading. Hello my gorgeous group 1s, pile 1s. If you chose this Ed Sheeran Castle on the Hill pin, then this is your reading. I wish the light would stop glaring on it. You could kind of see it. Castle on the Hill. And as I was saying in the intro, if you skipped over that, who knows what people do these days. That I feel like that's one of his best albums ever. Probably my favorite, besides maybe the collaborations album that he put out. But Like every single song on there is just so good. I can listen to the whole album, from the sad songs to the upbeat songs to the kind of romantic ballad songs, not skip a single song, and just have the time of my life. Okay, so that's probably maybe how this person feels. Like nothing that they have discovered so far about you being your future spouse turns them off. They want to go through it all with you. You could be an Ed Sheeran fan, and they love, since this is like a music album and he's so creative, they love your creativity. So you could dress very creatively, since the premise of this video is how they look at you, you know? So they look at you, they like to look at you, of course, but it's because of maybe the way you dress creatively, or you may be one of those people who sing all the time, who burst into song. I know I am one of those kind of people. I'm just sitting here and a song comes in my head and I can't not sing it. So as you guys have seen in many videos, when a song comes to me, I just have to sing it. I'm sorry. If you're annoyed, that's just life. That's me. I'm not going to apologize. But that could be you as well. You hear a song, or you can get songs stuck in your head a lot, or like I said, you burst into song randomly, so this person's always just looking at you, which is cute. That's cute. Castle on the hill. This person could think of you as someone who is out of reach, out of touch, but in a good way, which means I think you preserve your energy and don't give your energy to everybody. You know what I mean? You're very selfish with your energy, which they love, because I guess there's more energy for them, is what I am hearing. Love it. I love it. Because yeah, when we have a castle on a hill, it's hard to get to, and people always look at it and marvel at it. It's like, oh my god. So yeah, there's something about your appearance that's very intriguing, very enticing. People just stare at you in awe. This person, your future spouse, will stare at you in awe. They're like, I can't believe I get to live in the castle. I get to live with him or her. Okay, so we have a new deck once again. Yes, I'm going on an obsessive buying spree. Don't come for me, don't bother me. Actually, maybe do come for me and bother me, because this is depleting my pockets and it's not cute. But they're just so cute, especially when they're on sale and stuff like that. I was going to take you guys on an unboxing with me to open these ones, but I just said, maybe not. You just open them and get it over with. But as usual, group 1 gets the unfiltered, uncut, unshuffled deck. The Fool at the bottom of the deck here, so you know it's real. It goes in succession. Okay, you could be someone who does things by the book. It goes in succession. That's why this person's always looking at you, because you could be slightly OCD. Did you hear that? Oh my gosh, this was a, like, and that could prove that this was a fresh deck, because you heard that crack. It was like it didn't want to bend, but it did. That's crazy. I love it. Okay, so this is the mystical manga deck. Okay, when I saw this deck, I had to being the fangirl that I is. I have been dabbling into anime more. Used to watch it when I was younger. Didn't really watch it so much, because I became more of like a Magic, Harry Potter, stuff like that fan, and less of an anime fan. But somebody recommended what was the show, 7 Deadly Sins, to me, and I started watching it, and that show is so good, guys. What season am I on? I think I'm on season 3, but I gave it a break because too much is going on right now, as of right now. Like, it started off as a lighthearted show, and then it just started getting crazy. And it's just like, whew, it's revelation after revelation in each episode, which I usually like. But when I come home and I'm tired, I'm not in the mood for all those, the angst and the game. But this one, I want the lighthearted show that I started off with, but it's still so freaking good. Okay, so when I saw this deck, being the, you know, occasional anime lover that I am, I had to buy it. So what were we talking about? This person gets lost when they look at you. They like to talk to you a lot. They can have a lot to say to you. They're a talkative person. So when they look at you, they just have like a mouth vomit, word vomit of words. This is a good shuffle. I like it. Okay, so I'm already talking too much. I can't. What does this person, how does this person look at you? How will they look at you? Come on. I'm hearing already that you're the light of their life. Aw, this person is so sweet. But really, they light up around you. It could be someone who doesn't really talk much around other people, but then when they're around you, they just can't help but talk. They can't help but speak. They can't help but want to pick your brain and pick your mind. Uncover all the hidden secrets. This person is very curious about you as your future spouse, which is really cute. Because even after you're married, they still want to know everything about you, and they still think that you're the bee's knees, I'm hearing. So we have the Magician here, and I'm hearing you can do it all. So I do feel like you change up your look a lot with the Magician card here. You're not someone who stays the same. You could be someone who I'm hearing changes their personality on a daily basis. So this person's always excited to get up and see what outfit you're wearing today, or what personality you're taking on today. You could be like an actor, and you like to improv a lot, but you could have many personalities where, like I said, this person never really knows what they're gonna get that day. So they're just like excited to wake up next to you, and they're excited to see you get dressed in the morning and see what outfit you put together today, because you're just a very creative person here with the Magician. Anything that you do, anything that you wear, just always comes together so well, even if you're not trying. I don't think you have to put much effort into this, because some people just are creative that way. They know how to dress, know how to look, know how to, put themselves together, and that's the kind of person that you are. This person thinks that you are. When they look at you, they think that you're like a kind of like a supermodel, I would say. Whether you think you are or not, that's none of your business. They said what they said, and they think what they think, okay? Like I was saying, you could have very different personalities, because now I'm looking at first I was looking at the smoke and the fire, or this could be water. No, water's down there. Or maybe this represents air. So I was looking at the air and the fire, and it was giving me fire and ice, even though this is air and not ice. And I was like, you kind of like give off a fire and ice kind of vibe. But then down here I looked and I saw earth and I saw water. So it's like very much you're doing it all. You have different personalities, different looks, stuff like that. And you pull it off so effortlessly. Some people have like one set style, one set aesthetic, and you just have everyone. You don't want to choose. You said, I don't have to choose. Why should I choose? So that's what this person sees when they look at you. They think of you as someone magical who's always changing things up, where things are never the same. You have like a very exciting kind of energy. These shuffle so nicely. These are nice. I like these. And they look very pretty in the camera. So you could look very pretty in the camera. You could look very pretty on camera. So when they look at you, they think of you as someone who's very, it's like I said, a model. And the cards out here causing trouble, knocking over the pin. Here we have the Emperor. The Emperor and the Page of Swords. Okay, so because you are the Magician, this person is magnetized by you. Because in the card here, I don't know if you would even be able to see what I'm trying to show you, but the way I'm seeing them is this card, and you see how the Emperor is facing this person, like fully denying their throne. Not denying their throne, but not even paying attention to the people, because the people are usually in front of the throne. He's paying attention to the person beside him. So it was given like Merlin and King Arthur kind of vibes, where you're Merlin, you're the advisor, you're the magical one, you're the one who makes things happen and protects Arthur, but Arthur is the one that everybody looks up to. That's the kind of dynamic you may have in your relationship, your future marriage or something. That's the kind of dynamic you could have, where you're the Merlin, the playful, what's the word that I want to use? It's not coming to me. But there's just something otherworldly about you, but also there's just something, you're not the typical kind of person. There's something different about you, interesting about you, where this person's maybe the, I'm hearing the beauty standard kind of thing, where this person is how everybody looks. They dress the way everybody looks. What people would find mostly conventionally attractive is what the Emperor appears as, okay? Because he's what everybody looks up to as the Emperor. He has multiple kingdoms looking up to him as the leader, as the pinhead. So that's what this person could be. Your person, your future spouse could be the, regular day. They don't have to be regular, but when we think of wherever you live, the beauty standard, because the beauty standard is different in every part of the world, but wherever you live and wherever you marry this person, they're the beauty standard for that region, that country, that state. And everybody's looking to them because they're so attractive, while they're just looking to you because they think that you're just like, you're quite the character, I'm hearing. But what is the word I was trying to come up with, Merlin? Come up for Merlin. Like, you just go against the grain is what I can say, since the word is not coming through. You go against the grain. You're not doing what everybody thinks. You always have tricks up your sleeve. Like, you could be the person who changes outfits throughout the day because you just want to. This wants to come out. And then we have the Ace of Cups. So the fact that you're so different and that you're so unique is what makes this person want to look at you all the time. And that makes them want to treat you with all this love and affection. Here we have the Page of Swords, which is kind of what I was picking up on in the beginning. This person finds themselves like just spouting off at the mouth around you, like just speaking and not talking, maybe getting a little nervous around you. They want to keep your attention. So it's kind of like this person is still always trying to earn your affection, your love, even after you've gotten married to this person. But this is supposed to be a future spouse reading here. So it's like, even after you guys are married and together and they know they have you, they're still working every day and they still get nervous around you. They still get butterflies around you. They still want to impress you and they still want to actually talk to you. They're not going to be the person that gets married to their person and then they just become roommates. No, they're going to want to, that you guys are still going to be best friends. That's the vibe I'm getting from the Page of Swords. You guys are best friends and lovers at the same time. So this person is always there, hyping you up and kind of like something going along with your antics. You know what I mean? They're playing along with your antics because everybody's looking at them. So maybe, like I said, they're conventionally attractive. So when you're walking down the street, everybody's looking at them and everybody wants a piece of them. Man, woman, it doesn't matter. That's why I keep saying them. But they're just looking at you. They're just solely focused on you. And sometimes it could distract them from doing, things that they know they're supposed to be doing, because he is on the throne. And when you're on the throne, like I said, you could be holding court, or people are coming to you with their grievances and they're asking you for your help, and you're just sitting there looking at, and they're just sitting there looking at you and kind of like slacking off on their duties. So you could be very distracting to this person whenever you're around them. You just have this air around you where it's just like people can't help but gravitate towards just you or this person in particular, because it's not about anybody else. It's just about you and your person. So they have a lot of power. They hold a lot of power. This person could have a lot of responsibilities, a lot of like a very important kind of job where they're maybe the boss, the head honcho, and they find themselves throughout the day thinking of you, looking at your pictures, wondering what you're doing, what you're wearing, kind of thing. And then because they're always thinking of you, then they're always texting you as well with the Page of Swords card here. So this is someone who's always smiling, and then we have the sun beaming behind him. So when they're thinking of you, because swords represents thoughts, when they think of you, they get very happy and they're just smiling and giggling and giddy, and they just, I can't believe this person is mine, and they just want to text you all day instead of doing their work. Now we have the Ace of Cups. So the way they look at you and how that manifests to how they treat you, this makes them feel even more. Like, I just feel somebody melting in a pile of goo. You make them feel extra gooey and extra warm and extra lovey-dovey around you. So whenever you see them looking at you, they could also follow that up with touching you, caressing you, telling you with words how beautiful you look. I feel like this person is very complimentary of you. Your person will be, your future spouse will be very complimentary of you. Like, you'll never have to wonder how they're feeling, because they're always talking around you. They're always showing you how much they care about you around you. So they look at you as this, I'm hearing prize jewel. And now, I don't know why all of a sudden I just started hearing You Got a Friend in Me from Toy Story. So I kind of feel like this could have been like maybe a friends to lovers situation here. with your future spouse connection, where you guys started off as friends. This person never thought they would be able to have you, but then they did, and then they treasure every single moment with you because you're a jewel, you're a piece of treasure to them, and they're in awe that they got you, that you're theirs, which is a period. Okay, because people get married and get lazy. Okay, not that I ain't never been married, but from what I have seen and heard, okay, you get married and you get lazy, thinking, oh yeah, I don't have to stop. I don't have to keep courting this person because they're already mine. They get lazy, but this person is not going to be lazy. This is the kind of person that's going to be continuously asking you out on dates. They're going to be talking to you. They're going to be flirting, because the Page of Swords kind of does give me a little flirt energy with this guy here on the card. He's giving me like a flirty energy, and I don't know, from where I'm looking, I'm going to try to show you. This looks like an eye. This looks like a winking eye, and this is like a mouth on the sun, even though that's probably not what it is, but that's what I'm seeing, and I'm sure you can see it a little bit too. So it's like this person's going to be winking and flirting and just like always solely focused on you. So this is going to be someone who's always looking at you, even though that is what the reading is supposed to be about anyway. How do they look at you? This person looks like they're in awe of you. This person always has a little flirty smirk on their face. This person is always complimenting you as well. Always, like, I'm getting more so compliment and not touching. So this person just wants to talk to you a lot. That's how them looking at you manifests. So they look at you like you're a prize jewel, like you're a castle on a hill, like you're a queen, like you're this magician here that's just ethereal, that they just like, how are you even real? I'm hearing a pixie, so that could be a part of one of your aesthetics. But yeah, they felt like you were so high above them. That song is coming through. She's so high, high above me. She's so lovely by Tall Bachman. That song comes through a lot, honestly. But I feel like if we're reading for the same energies and the same subscribers, then of course it would make sense. But like I was saying with the castle on the hill, they thought you were someone that was not within reach for them. But the fact that they snagged you, oh, they're going to show you every day that they appreciate you here, of course. I think I'm going to leave it there because I don't want this to get too long. I'm going to start pulling from the oracle cards here. I got some new oracle cards as well. These are sturdy. Okay, how will their person look at them, and how will this translate into how they treat them? This person looks at you like the sun. You bring the light. You bring the fun. Whether it's just how you look and how you dress, you bring very colorful energies into their aura. This person could see auras, and that's why they're always looking at you, because they just see a burst of colors whenever they're around you. This person could, what are those people? They can taste color. They can see color. Something like that. One of those people who can taste color and see. And yeah, like I said, you bring the joy, you bring the fun. We have joyfulness. Are you gonna like, it's giving Three of Cups energy. This person just wants to dance and be happy and be merry around you. This person's always jumping for joy. Now I'm hearing that leaping lizards from Annie. Like, I was always traumatized by that movie a little bit. The old one with the girl with the red hair, that Annie, not any newer ones. I think it was when Miss Hannigan came to tell Annie that she was getting adopted by Mr. Warbucks, and Annie was like, leaping lizards, and then here Miss Hannigan, leaping lizards, and I was like, sis, move. She traumatized me, I'm not even gonna lie. Like, leaping lizards, like in her little freaking sarcastic kind of way, and I'm like, you jealous, don't do that. But yeah, leaping lizards, an exclamation of joy whenever they're around you. You have a talkative person on your hands. Wedding. When they look at you, they could be imagining you in your wedding dress from or wedding suit, or wedding night. That could be a very extra special night, which it is for every couple, but you know what I mean. It could be an extra special night for them. They think about it a lot whenever they look at you. They imagine you in your wedding dress and what you're wearing, and that could tie a little into the Three of Cups joyfulness energy that I'm getting from there, because at a wedding everyone would be dancing. They could be imagining you dancing at your wedding when they look at you. stuff like that. Now I just keep hearing leaping lizards. Like, this can't even get out my head, okay? We don't like you. Like, she really traumatized me. When they look at you, they could see someone who is very talkative and someone who's adventurous as well. And because you're very talkative, you bring that out of them too. So because you're always talking and laughing and giggling, you just have that kind of boundless energy. This person is also, they have no choice but to be, you know, attracted to you, magnetized towards you, to be looking at you and speaking back to you. Because if your husband or wife is talking to you, you better speak back to them. Here we have conflict, difference, disputation, and quarrel. They could be thinking of starting arguments with you when they look at you. I'm hearing they want to see you upset since you're always so joyful and cheery. And we know what happens when you have like fights or like play fights. They could want to debate with you because they think you are very intelligent. Here at the Page of Swords, they think you're very intelligent. Your conversations with your future spouse is going to be very important. You guys just talking, having open and honest communication here. This person may have more trouble communicating than you do, so it leads to more conflicts because you're someone who's very open and honest with their feelings, their emotions, their wardrobe, their just personality in general. Or sometimes you could be, because I am getting a very mercurial, which is the Magician is ruled by Mercury, I believe. And it's like a very mercurial energy with you. So it's like you change your moods very quickly. And that could cause conflict in a relationship for someone who could be, I'm hearing uppity, hoity-toity, which can be the person that you married, and they're just, you give them whiplash sometimes, and it could lead to them lashing out. It could lead to conflict, or like I was saying before, this person likes to spice things up. Sometimes when they look at you, they want to, I'm seeing 22, they want to spice things up a little bit and start like a little, you know, playful drama that's going to lead to some makeup stuff, you know what I mean? Then we have goal, purpose, expectation, and destination, okay? I think this person is, when they look at you, they're proud of their achievement. I hear like they're proud that they got you, they pulled you anyway. Like I was saying with the castle on the hill, they do feel like you're someone who was kind of out of their league, and it may not be out of their league because this person is quite attractive as beauty standards go, but they always thought that you were someone who would never go for them. So I'm getting kind of like a quiet, nerdy kind of person, a gamer kind of person. And I was speaking about anime and Seven Deadly Sins. This person could kind of like a book nerd. They could be into Dungeons and Dragons, I'm hearing. They could be kind of one of those people who keep their head down and kind of are like very, you know, conservative. But then you are like a burst of fire, a burst of energy, a burst of light, a burst of color. And you're two opposites. And this person is just like, wow, like you were just this new concept to them, someone they'd never met before, someone they had never seen or never imagined themselves with, but they did end up falling for you. And it still amazes them whenever they look at you that they got you, which is why goal is here. That's so sweet. I have too many decks out here, oh my. Like this person is still surprised that they were able to pull you, which is, period. Like this person is never going to make you feel like you're unwanted or that you're being ignored. There may be a little conflict, which is in every relationship, but majority of the time, this person is going to be thinking of the good times and that they're lucky to have you. I don't like the way these bend it. Yeah, I need to get it together. So we have Ruby, courage, faithful, passionate, and commitment. This could be the color that they see or that they associate you with. A ruby, I'm hearing they could get you, or they could have gotten you a ruby ring as an engagement ring. Because as you are someone who is unconventional, or you lean more towards unconventionality, you weren't someone who wanted a regular solitaire diamond ring. You wanted a different kind of ring. A ruby could also be your birthstone, I'm hearing. I think ruby is the birthstone of May. Don't quote me on that. I'm long past my days of birthstones. I used to kind of be into them, but then I just, I was like, you know what, I'm head out. We have teal, morality, renewal, individuality, and practicality. I feel like this is your person. So you're ruby, you're coming out as someone who's very intense, very, you know, potent, someone who's very all-encompassing kind of energy. And then we have teal, which is more like an even flow, a calming energy. So where you're fire, this person will be water. So you guys are opposites attracting here. And I think we saw that here. Difference here. Morality, yeah, with the Emperor, this person is kind of somebody with a moral compass, someone who has a moral code, someone who could be like, you know, a little set in their ways, because the Emperor is the kind of person that always wants to have his way, which could lead to these conflicts. Now that I'm thinking about it, now that I'm saying it out loud, the Emperor could be somebody who wants things their way or the highway, because they're used to always having their way, or they're used to always getting everything that they want. And then you come in as this magician, always doing smoke and mirrors and always finding a way to get what you want. And this person kind of, it could upset them sometimes, and it leads to this conflict. But yeah, morality, renewal, individuality, and practicality. That could also represent you as well, who knows? Because individuality is kind of your thing, but this person does have, they're not going to be no fuddy-duddy. I don't think they are, or not too much. They're not going to be a fuddy-duddy. Because in order to get you, they have to have some flair. They have to have a little something, a little pizzazz, a little extra spice to have hold of you. So I don't think they're completely, you know, suit and tie. And I'm hearing that song. I can't wait till I get you off the floor, good looking. I think that's a Justin Timberlake song. I think it is actually Suit and Tie. Is the song. I can't wait till I get you off the floor, good looking. And I'm hearing, that's why they call it a fatty. So you could have they're always, when they do look at you, they just want you to turn around so they can look at you from behind. Ain't nothing but a little doozy when she does it. Oh, burn myself, I just had to touch it. She's so fine. And as long as I got my suit and tie, I'ma leave it on the floor tonight. And I got dressed up too real nice. Let me show you a good thing. This person may want to just show you a good time whenever they look at you. They want to take you out. And this person could be very suit and tie majority of the time, and you're just the complete opposite of them. So when you guys are walking down the street, people are just like, huh? Because they don't understand. Here we have romantic night, romantic entanglement, and sexual encounter. So this person does want to, they are thinking of, they could, like I said, they were thinking of this wedding night. They could be thinking of, when they look at you, they think of your wedding night a lot, which is so cute. It's adorable. I like that. But they also think of, they want to ravish you. They want to take you somewhere and ravish you. Now we have love at first sight. This could have been a love at first sight moment, or they fall in love with you each time they look at you. This is so sweet. Okay, but with the Ace of Cups, absolutely. I don't even know if I showed it to you, which would have been rude of me. We have the Ace of Cups here. They just look at how she's looking with such fondness and such love. Like I said, this person melts into an ooey gooey puddle whenever they look at you. They fall in love each time they look at you, and this makes them want to treat you with the utmost care. They want to fill your cup and, like I said, give you compliments, show you how much they love you, which could tie into this romantic night and that suit and tie. They want to take you out whenever they look at you. They want to take you out, show you a good time. Now, love at first sight, twin flame, mirror souls. So that's how they feel about you. It could have been literal love at first sight when you guys met your future spouse, or when you guys meet them. With the Magician card here, which was like, it was hard for them not to be instantly infatuated with you. So thick. Now I know why they call it a fatty. So you could be someone who's very voluptuous, someone who's very curvy, or you just have a good butt, a good booty on you. And he's like, so thick. Now I know why they call it a fatty. And I think he wrote this song about his wife, Jessica Biel. And I think for I don't want to get into race. For a Caucasian woman, she has a good butt on her. So when she was in Hollywood back in the days on Seventh Heaven and things, they would be like, oh, she has a fatty or whatever. I don't know why he said that, but that's his wife, and if he thinks she got a fatty, then he said what he said. It's above me. I got nothing to say. So now we have I Like You. Oh, and I'm hearing the song I Like You. I do. I want to be your friend, go shopping in a Benz. I like cha-cha. I do. I think that's Post Malone and Doja Cat. And someone likes you, romance is blooming, fun flirting, and wants to date. Yes, so when this person looks at you, and how it manifests into how they treat you, this person wants to treat you with the utmost respect. They want to take you on a date. They want to treat you. They want to romance you here with a romantic night. So when they look at you, they just want to plan a romantic night. They want to dress up in their suit and tie and take you out. Or, as I keep saying and reiterating, when they look at you, it takes them back to their wedding night, to your wedding night with them. How you looked when you were dressing, how you looked when you were dancing, things like that. Now we have the chaser. Chaser and codependent relationship, fear of abandonment issues. Now, I don't think this have anything to do with y'all relationship here, but like I said, this person wants to chase after you. They want to see you from behind, kind of thing. You know, because when you're chasing someone, they're in front of you and you're seeing the back of them. So this person does like your back view, your butt, most specifically. I'm hearing the slope of your neck as well. I don't know what that has to do with them chasing you. They could grab you by the neck after they're done chasing you, which is okay. Y'all better. This is supposed to be, you know, a good reading. We're being good here. So yeah, this person just wants to chase after you. They feel like they don't know how they managed to live without you for so long. This is the kind of person who looks at you and they imagine what their life was like before and how boring it was and then how it is now, kind of thing. So then we have healing heart, healing from heartbreak, freedom from toxic relationship or addiction. So this person could be grateful to you in a way because you may have healed them from toxic traits that they did have, or toxic traits they had when it came to relationships. So before you, this person may have never believed in love. This person may have never believed in love at first sight. This person may have never believed in marriage or kids or settling down at all. With this Emperor card here, they wanted to, you know, do what they wanted to do, sow their wild oats, you know, pillage and plunder, to conquer and not, you know, settle down. That's the kind of vibe this person could have been in. But when they look at you now, they're grateful that they healed their heart, or that you helped them heal their heart, so they could have this day-to-day wedding. Okay, so your day-to-day life could feel like your wedding night all over again, since that is something that keeps coming through here, your wedding night. I think that is quite significant for them. If this is someone who was indulging in toxic behaviors beforehand and not believing in marriage or wanting to settle down, so they look at you and think of their wedding night over and over again, like, wow, I really got married first and foremost, and then I really married this beautiful, gorgeous creature second, and then I really just got married in general, and the wedding night it has to be very spicy for them to keep thinking about it. So I think we have one more deck to pull from before I let you guys go, because I don't want this to get too long. I did kind of want to film 2 videos today, so we're gonna see, can I get a card for what this person, how they look at my group 1 pile 1. Do you see this shuffle? Oh my gosh, it's like, this is such a freaking beautiful, gorgeous shuffle. Don't go back in, I'm taking you. That's what this was. Here we have communication, the rooster and the sunflower. Yeah. This person doesn't, when they look at you, they just want to talk to you. They want to show their appreciation. I'm hearing, can I show my love for you? That little soundbite, the Yeba and Drake soundbite, or song, I should say. Can I show my love for you? So this person wants to show you, tell you all of that, how much they appreciate you. And then here we have peace. You are my peace. And I sure won't have no peace. That's another Yeba song, but with Sam Smith this time. Where this person thinks that you're their peace, but that song is saying, and I sure won't get no sleep, and I sure as heck won't get no sleep or no peace, or interchange them. I won't get no peace, and because of that I won't get no sleep. Or so when they're around you, they could always be revved up and ready to go. Always wanting to ravish you. So that is putting into this romantic night, love at first sight. I like you. So this person just always looks at you with affection. They want to tear your clothes off when they do look at you. So they're always revved up, ready to go. With the Ace of Cups here, if it's a woman, she's always revved up, ready to go. Same thing. And then we have the Martin and Foxglove mischief. Yeah, this person's up to a little bit of mischief. When they look at you, they want to chase you, they want to grab you by the neck, stuff like that. And that's how they show their appreciation for you healing them, for you patching up their heart. This person could have been very wounded, very damaged when they met you, and because you gave them the time of day and you gave them the chance to become this person, to become your husband, they are forever grateful for you. But they do have this mischief here. Page of Swords, like I was saying in the card, look at his face and the Page of Swords. He is a very mischievous looking dude with his little smirk and his smile, like I said, with the winky face that I'm seeing in the sun, whether it's a winky face or not. Okay, this person does have a little sense of mischief to them, so they're thinking, yeah, they're thinking sappy thoughts as well, but they're also thinking, ooh, like, what can I do to, you know, get her to run from me? Chasing, running kind of energy, teasing kind of energy, where you're wanting to ravish someone. So they're looking at you and looking all dopey and cute, but then also on the other hand, they're thinking of, you know, tearing off your clothes and all that. So that's all that I have for you, Group 1, Pile 1. I hope you enjoyed this reading. If you did, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, please. If you like my vibe, join the tribe, the Divine family. Love to have you. If you like a reading, you could always get in contact with me using my email in the description box below, or you can just DM me on Instagram as well. That is also an option. But other than that, that's all that I have for you today. I hope you have a beautiful, wonderful day whenever you're seeing this video, and I will see you in the next one. Bye. Hello, my gorgeous Group 2s, Pile 2s, Option 2s. If you chose this Crybaby pin, I wish you could see it a little clearer, then this is your reading and you're in the right pile. Happy September. It's September 1st. People, are you excited for fall? I'm so excited for fall. Fall is the best thing ever. Summer was pretty good this year. Summer is always, I hate summer so much, but this summer is actually pretty cute. I'm not even gonna lie. But I'm excited for fall. I'm sorry. I love the cool weather, the cute clothes. Like, I'm ready to get cute. Okay. And I think that is kind of tying into the message that I was receiving for you guys here, because as I was getting into the energy of your reading, I was hearing that you guys could cry a lot. You could be the kind of spouse, whether you're a man or a woman, to cry over the puppy commercials, or to cry when you watch movies, because you just have this immense feeling. You know, you feel a lot. Okay. So when you're watching movies or you're seeing the sad dog commercials, you're someone that's always crying over those things. And when this person looks at you, they just see you as someone who's like so soft-hearted, someone who's so tender, someone they just want to pinch their cheeks because they're so cute and they're so adorable. You could be someone who is very you know, chubby cheeks, and the person just wants to pinch your cheeks. You could be someone who's chubby in general. But you just give off cutesy. You give off, you know, you have this a deep capacity to feel, okay? With the crybaby card here. So they think of you as a little bit of a crybaby because you cry over every little thing. And there is a song by Ben Rector. I can't remember it right now, but I'm just remembering the one line where he's like, where he pretends that he doesn't cry when they watch The Notebook. So I'm gonna go find the song, and I'm gonna hopefully place it in the YouTube by the group or in the comments, so you guys can find the song that I'm talking about. But basically, he is saying how lucky he is to be married to this person, and saying how much he loves her. And you could help this person feel more. You could help this person feel more comfortable expressing their emotions. And that's especially when they look at you. When they look at you, they feel this freaking wave of intense, like, devotion, emotion, affection for you. And they turn into a crybaby themselves, but they don't let it show. But that's what they're thinking and feeling when they do look at you here. So you could be cutesy, wootsy. You could dress this way. You could dress with the high frilly socks. You can dress with the what is it called? The curls, the ribbons in your hair. The very cutesy core kind of, you know, maybe a little cottage core, but like schoolgirl kind of vibes. That could be your vibe, okay? And I'm hearing hit me baby one more time. So that vibe from Britney Spears, the skirt, the tied white shirt, that's coming through. And that actually came through when I was with my friend the other day as well, which is funny. So this could literally be her pile if she does watch this video. Like the very cutesy wootsy, the skirts, and that could be your kind of vibe. Or if it isn't, you just have like very big doe, like glittering eyes, like, you know, like the emoji where the person has the big cutesy adorable, like the big adorable eyes, and it's like they're glittering, especially when we're watching like anime, or if we're watching any kind of animated show, that they make the eyes like extra big and glittery, like when the puppy dog eyes kind of thing. So this, when this person looks at you, could be giving them like adoring looks back, you know, you're giving them the devoted puppy, the snuggly kitten kind of vibe as well, the big doe eyes when they look at you. So when they're looking at you, they're feeling this, they get hit with this wave of like intense need, emotion, like a deep craving, like for the emotional connection they have for you, and a thankfulness, a gratefulness for the emotional connection they have with you, okay? Because you help this person, you open them up to feeling more than they ever allowed themselves to feel before, okay? So I feel like I'm getting too much into just this pin. It's giving channeling without even having to pull cards, just from a pin. Maybe I'll do that one time where I just, you know, choose 3 objects and channel your reading that way, because I was getting a good amount of stuff and I could have kept going. So this person wasn't used to feeling so much before, or they feel more when they look at you than they feel when they look at anybody else. I'm hearing even if they have kids, okay, which is fine. That's totally fine, because we should never compare what we feel for our kids to what we feel for a romantic partner, because we share more and have a deeper, more intense connection, excluding the physical aspects of it, with a partner or future spouse than we would ever have with our kids. Yeah, you made the kids together, you birthed the kids, but you'll never have that kind of relationship with your children that you'll have with your future spouse. So it's fine that they feel that way. So you shouldn't worry about that. They shouldn't worry about that. It's completely normal, I would say, for them to have these all-encompassing feelings when they look at you. It's just like, wow. Like, it just hits them out of nowhere. They get, like, it feels like they're being taken under the water, the ocean wave. And I'm hearing that song by, is it Popcorn or Alkaline? Something ocean waves. It's not coming fully through, but I just felt that little clip of it when I was saying ocean wave. So if y'all know that song, if y'all listen to Alkaline, I think it is Alkaline, where he's, yeah. But you could be into cutesy artsy activities as well, like cutting out papers, baking gingerbread men, I'm hearing, baking cookies, like just like you're a very very homey person. So you like to be at your house cooking and cleaning and wearing your fuzzy socks and your cutesy plush items. You could like that consistency of stuff, where the consistency of the plush, you just love it so much. You have a lot of plushy items, so you're always cute and cozy at home. You could wear pigtails, like I said, and you could have curls. You could have a curl to your hair. You could have bangs, and this person just always looking at you like, wow, that's mine. She's all mine. Like, I never thought I deserved someone like this. You just, anytime they see you, they get hit with a wave of emotion that threatens to take them under. So they think you're a crybaby, but then they turn into a little bit of a crybaby around you as well. This could be the guy who wants to be held and cuddled, and he wants his hair to be massaged, and he wants to lay his head in your lap. That's the kind of intense emotional connection this person wants with you. Like the person who is like a big macho man everywhere else, but then when he's with you, he's this soft baby who just wants to be taken care of. So we got a lot of stuff, and I didn't even start pulling the cards yet, so we're going to try to get into it. We have the Fool. Yeah, you make this person feel like a fool. You make them feel things they've never felt before in a way they have never felt them before. Here we have Strength. You make them feel powerful in that fool energy, because you make them feel things they've never felt before, and they feel even stronger for having conquered those demons of maybe what of maybe what was holding them back from feeling these things. So with you by their side, they feel like this lion. Okay, this lion ready to go into battle because you're by their side. When you would usually think it was the other way around, but no, the woman is leading him by the chain, and he's following her into battle. He is her fierce companion. He is her partner for life. So this person could have maybe a little low view of themselves, your future spouse, or they think of themselves as like an animal, kind of. Because look, yeah, even in the Fool card here, we have the guy and the animal. So I kind of feel like since it's a male and the Fool and the Strength card, you are their strength. They feel like a fool. I'm like, yeah, basically what I was saying before already. They feel like a fool when they're around you, and they have the little dog by their side, and then you're the Strength card, and you're the one always ready to go into battle, but you are the one that's helping them in the battle, okay? You guys are not going in a battle against each other, or not a battle of wills. No, you're suiting up and getting your lion to come and help them fight. And you show them the strength and being emotional because you are the strongest person they have ever met and have ever known. When I'm looking at you, so you could be someone who's been through a lot of stuff, and when your future spouse looks at you, knowing what you've been through, the way you guys have opened up to each other in a way that you haven't with anyone else, is what I'm hearing. They're going to look at you as someone who's so freaking strong, but then when they also look at you, you're this cutesy dressing up in the fuzzy socks and the pigtails. So it's just like, you're the strongest person they've ever known. They kind of feel like a fool or out of their depth a little bit when they're around you. Like the way they feel, it's just like, I don't know what to do with all this emotion. It's hard for them to process, which is why they feel like a fool, because they've never felt this before. But you're making them feel it. They're open to feeling it. They want to feel it. They like feeling it. But it is still a little bit of a learning curve for them to have this deep wave, like I keep saying, of like emotion and tenderness and affection and love and devotion when they look at you, because they know that you're so strong, but then you're also so soft, and so they're just like, they're in awe of how you have been through so much, but you still have this innocence to you, this cuteness to you, where they would think you would be this fierce warrior, always ready to bite someone's head off. You're still someone who's so graceful and charming and soft and nice and kind and gentle. Oh my. Your person sure feels a lot, but they're not saying it in the way group one's person was always telling this person. But the way this emotion is coming through, way more potent. It's crazy. This person like has a lot of feelings that they don't let out all the time, but they sure are feeling them. Here we have the 10 of Pentacles. Yeah, you're this person's home. When they look at you, they think of home. Like I keep saying, even if you do have kids, because we have kids kind of signified, well, coming up talks, I was channeling that a little bit, but then here we actually have the happy family card with the mom and pop and the kids. Some of you could be blondes, who knows? If it doesn't resonate, don't take it. You don't have to. So obviously if you're not blonde, you're not blonde. But this person, when they look at you, they think of home. They think of new beginnings when they look at you. When they look at you, they think of strength and power and grace. Because it takes a lot of grace to have been through the mud, who have been through the ringer time and time again, who has been through many battles. Because look at how many flags we have in the back here. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So it's kind of giving 10 of Swords. You have been knocked down, but you get back up again. I get knocked down, but I get up again. It's like you've been through the 10 of Swords multiple times in your life where you felt like you couldn't get back up, but you did. And still I rise. I'm hearing the Maya Angelou, and still I rise. So this person's just like, wow, how can this person be so many different things? Like, you just make them feel like, I'm getting like a little kind of like a tad bit emotional, like a pinprick behind my eyes a little bit. And I don't know, it could still be this Pisces full moon coming through. But it's just like this person, just like I said, yeah, they want to be a crybaby around it, but they don't allow themselves to completely feel it. But okay, and then in the Fool card here, we do have a clown dressed up in clown makeup, and we can see like a little teardrop right there. We can see a little teardrop. So it's like, yeah, this person does want to cry, but they don't. Because they want to be strong. but then you also taught them that strength is not always being strong and stoic and not showing your emotions. There's strength in showing your emotions. So this person just like this, they be all over the place. They're still learning. They're still learning is what I'm hearing. They're still learning how to show this emotions, how to cry all the time and be fine. But I feel like when you hold them in your arms, they're able to fall apart. But when they're on their own, they struggle a bit more to be this emotional kind of person, because they've been used to being someone who's been so always have to be hard on the outside, this hard shell. They have spent their whole life kind of cultivating that shell that only with you are they able to let it down and let these emotions overwhelm them, and they know that you're gonna nurse them back to life. If they do let go, you're gonna hold them. And I'm hearing the song again, and I will hold you through the panic attacks. I'm Gentle by Hovland. So this person knows that you're going to be there to hold them through the panic attacks, because based on what you've been through, you know how to get through the storms and come out victorious with all these flags in the back of the strength card that this person has, that you have not wielded, it's not the word, that you have foraged, I would say, because you went to battle, got it, and came back. So you have all these battle scars, these wounds from countless battles that you've been through in your life, and you always get back up again. Still I rise. I get knocked down, but I get up again. That's the kind of vibe with you guys here. But yeah, with the 10 of Pentacles, when this person looks at you, they think of home. They could, when they look at you, they could think of you as the mother of their kids. They're completely 100% sure that you are going to be the mother of their kids. They look at you as the Empress, as I just heard an incubator. They need to stop. But yeah, they think of you, and they're like thinking of you as that is going to be the mother of my kids. If I have kids with anyone, whether they have kids already or they want to have kids again, if it's going to be with anyone, it's going to be with that person right there. Because the fact that we have the person and their kid, they could already have a child or not. Take it as it resonates. This is a future spouse, is going to be in the future anyway, and then they're just both looking at her. So the fact that you're so welcoming to a child in a previous relationship that they may already have, that's another thing that they're going to think of when they look at you. They just think of you as someone who is just so freaking strong and graceful, because it takes a lot of strength to welcome in somebody else's kids. I don't think of it as like a big deal, but some people think of it as like a deal breaker. They're like, no, I refuse, I just know. And I'm like, kids are kids. As long as they're treating you well, I feel like it's very important for you to kind of demand respect in those kind of situations where those kids think they have more ownership over their parent than you do. And it's kind of like, it's a very slippery slope is what I would say. But I'm like, there's no need for you, have no fear when it comes to taking in somebody else's kids and being nurturing and kind. And that just makes them go crazy even more. Their hormones are all over the place, wanting to knock you up again. Like, they just go feral, I'm hearing. Oh my. They go feral. They're just like, oh my gosh, like, this is how she's treating my kids, and these are not even her kids. She has no obligations. But I don't like that kind of view on it, because if you decide to be with someone, and this is a future spouse, if they have kids, those kids are not your kids. That's it. I don't want to hear, no, those are your kids, not my kids. No, don't marry them then. Don't be with them then. Stop. So like when this person sees you, you could be nervous. This person could be nervous. Okay, so if you are in a relationship and you may not have met their kids yet, this is a completely out of context thing, because this is a future spouse reading. So it's like you're going to be married to this person, but the days upcoming, because this is giving me the vibe of them introducing you to their child or kids or something, and you look kind of nervous the way you're holding around your waist, and they're just kind of nervous as well. They could think of that a lot when they're looking at you before you guys get married, that, oh, I wonder how my kids are going to take to her, I wonder how she's going to take to my kids, kind of thing. But yeah, when they look at you, back to what the topic of this reading, they think of home. You are their home. Now we have the 9 of Cups. What more can I say? When they look at you, they think of a wish fulfilled, a wish come true. They've gotten everything that they have ever wanted in one person. And that's why it kind of makes them emotional, because they may have been someone who lost hope when it came to finding their forever person. So if this is someone who's older in age, or like I said, they've been through many relationships and they have kids, they could have been through a previous marriage, you never know, take it as it resonates. But this is someone who kind of gave up on love, or gave up on their happily ever after. This is someone who never thought they were going to have this happily ever after, but then they found it in you, and you see how the eyes are closed and they're just so content. They're just like floating on clouds. They're at peace when they look at you. They feel so many things when they look at you, honestly. It's not just one thing. They feel so many things, because you guys got more cards than group 1. They got 3 cards, you guys got 5. And then we have Queen of Cups. Yeah, you're someone who's so strong, but you're also someone who's so, you have this deep capacity to feel, as I was saying in the beginning, where you could be the crybaby as well. So this person just, this person sees you as the Queen of Cups, because when you are watching these movies, you're crying for the movies, you're watching these commercials, you're crying for the dog, and you can just feel other people's situations so deep. So you could be an empath here, or just a highly sensitive person. When you're feeling all these things, this person just like, wow, like, I've never been with someone who has this deep capacity to feel and to be compassionate towards other people. Like, you're the sun, the light of their life. This is such a beautiful energy. I just want to cry, and I'm just so happy for you guys. And this relationship is just like, oh, like a fairy tale, a dream. Like, yeah, it was all a dream. Like, this person could wake up every day and they're just like, wow, are you even real? Did I actually manifest you? Did I actually marry you? Like, really? I wish they would shut up. Like, honestly. Because, oh my gosh. The people outside stop, and now it's other people. I could never get a break. I'm at my wit's end, I'm telling y'all. But anyway, yeah, that's how this person could feel. They could have felt they never got a break in their life. They could have just been through so much. It could have been them who went through a lot as well as you. So they're just like, if we were able to have gone through so much in our life, but you still contained, no, remained, no, but you still retained this compassion and this energy and this feeling, and you didn't become cold and closed off to the world, then you're the strongest person ever, because it takes a lot to be knocked down multiple times. I'm hearing Get Up 10 by the Cardi B. They knocked me down 9 times, but I get up 10, and there is 10 things here. So 10 can be significant. Then we have the 10 of Pentacles. This person could be, I'm hearing, 10 years older than you. But they said that you've been through so many things. You got knocked down 9 times. You get up 10. But you're still this Queen of Cups. You're still this Queen of Cups. There's nothing different about you. You know about you. People would never see you and think that you've been through what you've been through. And that's why you kind of shock and awe. And this person's in awe of you. With the Strength card, you make them stronger, but they also admire you and think of strength. You tame them. You help them tame. There could have been like a lot of anger in them. You help them tame a lot of anger, a lot of vitriol, a lot of violence, a lot of just, what is the word? It's not coming through. Rabid. Yeah, this person was like rabid. That's the word I was looking for. Like, there was like a lot of that in them, where they were just angry at the world, and they were just toxic and spraying that toxicness everywhere, like a rabid dog would do. Because I think rabies is contagious. You can give it to other people, and they were just out there spreading their toxins all around. So they met you, and you were just like, when you guys got to know each other better, it was like, okay, I've been through stuff too, but do you see me acting the way you're acting? So you gave them a real good talking to. So this person is like kind of a little bit not scared of you, but they're always on their P's and Q's around you. They're not someone who's going to be acting up, because they know that you have no problem telling them off, as you should here. Even though you are this Queen of Cups and you feel deeply, you're not a pushover with the Strength card here. But this Fool card here, this person did feel like when they look at you, they see their new beginning. They see someone who's so strong. They see home. They feel at home. See 2222. They see home. They feel at home. They see, like I said, the incubator for their future kids. So they want to have kids. They could be, when they're looking at you, they're imagining you pregnant with their child or children. 9 of Cups, they see their wish come true. They feel someone, they feel like peace. They feel like a peace wash over them whenever they're with you, whenever they're around you, whenever they're looking at you. Because you bring them this peace and you help them find this peace. So when they're not with you and they're back out in the world, it's hard for them to kind of ground themselves and ground their emotions. But then when they're back with you, it's so easy for them to just like, it's easy for them to take this big sigh of relief and just be at peace here. Because like I said, you may baby them, or they just feel this way with you. They feel at home. If they don't have to put up a front, they don't have to be violent, they don't have to be anything. So home is a person for them, not a place, and you're there, that home. Okay, so now we're going to keep pulling these cards before I go on and on and on. These are freaking amazing cards to get. That's crazy. The 10 of Pentacles, the 9 of Cups, the Queen of Cups, the Strength card, and the Fool. But yeah, this person thinks of they think of themselves as your protector, so they feel like also add in protectiveness to when they look at you. Because back to what I was saying with the Strength card, I kind of got sidetracked. They are the lion beside you going into battle. Okay, like they turn into a beast, a demon. They're on the demon time whenever someone is coming at you where they see you crying, and it's not having to do with cute movies or commercials. Like if you were to come to them and said somebody did something to you, oh, they ready to go. They ready to go. They turn into that lion. That lion takes no prisoners. That lion is going to rip somebody apart with its teeth alone, with its big meaty claws alone, with its big meaty paws alone. Just like they don't play about you. That's crazy. Like feral. This person has the capacity to be very feral when it comes to you, whether it's like sexually or whether it's just like if somebody did you wrong and they're seeing you crying, their protectiveness comes on. They're like, what's wrong? And they're ready to go to battle, go to right by your side. Because you're not the kind of person that's going to cry and then expect. They could be a widower, because we have widower at the bottom of the deck. This is someone, or they just lost their wife, like I was saying, divorce or something. But this is someone who, oh, you're not someone who's going to cry and then not fight your own battles. You're fighting your own battles, but they're coming right along beside you to be on that demon time that may need to be done, because you're not the kind, with the Queen of Cups, you're not the kind of person that's going to want revenge, or you're going to want to, be violent or anything. But they're like, oh, what is it? There was like a series of videos going around on social media, like maybe a year ago, where it was like mothers, not mothers, what am I saying, mothers, this person does look at you and see a mother, whether you are a mother or not, because the Queen of Cups is the very emotional, nurturing, serene kind of mother, very intuitive as well. So you think of someone who's always able to pick up on their emotions and be very in tune with your emotions. That's what I was saying. On social media, there was this trend going on a while ago where the people were just like, so somebody was coming on and knocking on the couple's door, the husband and wife's door, and somebody was sitting there getting crazy with their husband, and then here comes the wife from behind the husband, like, he won't fight you, but I will. So I think it was like, I don't think it was swing ho, something like that, but it was like in those relationships where one of them is more pushovery, more passive, and lets things go, there's always a counterpart that isn't and will come for you. So, hey, my husband is quiet, but I'm not. Hey, my wife won't hit you, but I will. Okay? This person won't cut you off, but I will. That's the kind of vibe this person is giving, where they're the one who's going to be like, oh, she's quiet and she's not going to do anything, or she's going to let it go for her peace of mind. Oh, but I won't. I'm going to be in my demon time. Don't play around. Okay? So here we have the Lord. So when this person looks at you, they feel, like I said, they could feel like I want to say an ownership, but this person could be very like a traditional kind of thing where they feel like once you're theirs, you're theirs. Very possessive kind of person here. But a lord is someone who owns. This person feels rich. Okay, they feel rich in love. They're not wanting for anything here. And then especially so with the next card that's going to come out, this person feels rich in love. This person feels rich and abundant like a lord. Okay, they feel in control of their life. They feel rich. Yeah, like, people say, oh, I'm not rich in wealth, but I'm rich in love. Like, I have a person, a man or a woman at home, I have kids at home that fill my life with so much love and richness that I could live the rest of my life without a dime and I'd be happy. That's what that Lord card is giving me. But it also is giving me like the traditional feel of this person feeling like a possessiveness over you here. Then we have love. Look at the baby. So chunk-a-bunk. So chunk-a-bunk. Look at it. So chunky. So chunky. So small. I feel like this person could definitely, like I said, love you so much that they just want to procreate with you all the time. So that could be just, you know, having sex all the time with you. They feel that intense need to connect with you, whether it is emotionally, whether it is physically, something like that. They just feel overcome with these emotions, and they don't know what to do except express it. But yeah, children can be significant. They definitely do, you know, when they look at you, they see someone who is just a little baby. And you could be someone who is very chunky. The baby's just so chunky. I'm sorry. I'm getting lost in the chunkiness. Then we have a letter. So old-fashioned kind of person. This is someone who would write down their feelings for you and give you a letter before. And that's, like I said, like they have so much emotion sometimes, but they don't know how to express it. And instead of saying it, they're going to write it down. They're going to write it down and send it to you, or leave it around the house for you, or something like that. That's the kind of person they are. This wasn't supposed to go this long. I'm gonna try to hurry it up. How does this person, how do they look at my group one? We see I have adventure, explorer, passion, and travel. This person could be thinking of the new places they want to take you. And it's this 0 once again. Wow. And then we have the Fool. Now I'm hearing, I'm just a traveler on this earth, a road. Tuck my heart behind the pocket of my shirt. I may be something, but I'm something, 'cause I'm a traveler. Oh, I'm a traveler. So this person could want to travel with you, and they're thinking of the Fool. They're thinking of all the places you can go. And I feel like whereas in the Strength card, they're the lion following you into battle. In the Fool card, you're the loyal dog behind them, following them on their little adventures. Then we have stress, headache, pressure, lack of sleep. This person could have a hard time sleeping, or when they're not with you, they have a hard time sleeping, or they just think a lot and they stress a lot. And which is why they want to take these vacations, which is why they want to travel. Get one more card from here, thank you. But they want to travel, and they want to, you know, go new places and just get away from the world sometimes. We have imagination, variety, fantasy, and mind. Okay, so with the letter here in fantasy, this person could write fan fiction about you, or like scenes about you. They have like very well drawn out, played out scenes in their head already that they're going to act out for you, or that they're going to plan and set up for like a very romantic reenactment of one of the scenes that they had in their head, where they could take you out to dinner, and you guys come home, they give you a bath, or they give you a massage, and then, you know, they role play a little something like that. This person has very elaborate things that they want to do to you, and they're just thinking about it. So this person, like I said, has a lot. This is an overthinker. This person is thinking about a lot of stuff when they're looking at you. So we're gonna do it the other way, because last time I don't like it bends too much in one direction. That's not cute. One direction can be important here. Now I'm hearing little things, and all these little things. But if it's true, it's you, they add up to, and I'm in love with you. And all these little things, you'll never love yourself half as much as I love you. And you'll never treat yourself right, darling, but I want you to. This person could, how they then treat you. You could be someone who is very hard on yourself, very down on yourself when it comes to maybe your physical looks, or you just don't treat yourself as nice as they would like you to. So they then try to make up for that. Since you are their literal dream come true, they try to make up for that. and treat you, I haven't gotten salmon yet, expression, fellowship, individuality, compassion. So yeah, this person tries to show you their love. Can I show my love for you? Did I get that for this group, or was it group 1? Well, that song's coming out for everybody at this point. No, it was. Right? I don't know. No, because last group got No Peace by Yeba. But this person still wants to show their love to you as well. Expression. They think of new ways to show their love for you because they feel they can never run out of ways to show you how they appreciate you, or they never want to let you if I don't stop. They never want to run out of ways to show you how much they appreciate you for what you've done in their life. So now we have pink, compassion, love, femininity, playfulness. Now I'm hearing pink like the inside of your maybe pink. So this person is thinking of how pink certain parts of you are. Definitely, because that's what the song is about, pink. And there's a lot of compassion, a lot of love here. Like I said, like a deep gentleness, affection. They just get swept over how beautiful and how much they love you whenever they look at you. And that then corresponds to how they're treating you. We have ambition, confidence, acceptance, and sophistication here. The sophistication of the Lord, this person could come off as someone who is very Lord-like, someone who is very, who's reputable, who cares about their reputation kind of thing. Or just someone who has like a very regal, dignified manner about them. Okay, what is the next one we're pulling from? I pulled from that already. We're going to pull from this next. Yeah, this person's a man who's doing a lot of things here. They have like a very adventurous imagination, and they have an adventurous spirit as well. So they want to try everything. They do think a lot, so it does stress them out. But when they're looking at you, all that goes away because they're thinking of all the good things they want to do to you when they're looking at you. When they look at you, they see the mother. I'm hearing the mother, the maiden, and the crone. The triple moon goddess. They think of you as a goddess. When they look at you, you're a goddess. We have fake death, disguise, concealment, keeping secrets, and hidden truth. This person does have the tendency to not tell you how much you mean to them, or how deeply they feel for you, or how maybe possessive they feel for you, something like that. This person keeps a lot of their feelings to themselves until they're ready to, this is a person who wants to process their emotions before they're ready to tell you how they feel, which is kind of annoying if I'm being honest, but that's just me. Then we have Mercutio. We have humorous, loyal, devoted, wild, and frenetic. If love be rough with you, be rough with love. Prick love for pricking, and you beat love down. So this person does have like a bit of an aggression, and like I was saying, like a rabidness to them here with Mercutio. Wasn't he the one that was like just he's the one that died in the movie? I think he was Juliet's cousin, and he was like so freaking overprotective for her that he ended up dying, and Romeo was the one who killed him, if I'm remembering it correctly. Death lies on her like an untimely frost upon the sweetest flower of all the field. So this person thinks that you're a flower. They want to pluck your flower, your petals. This person is going from raunchy to sweet to all that. This person is a fool. We have not enough. Frustrated in a relationship, lack of confidence, self-sabotage, fear, ego issues, and jealousy. With Mercutio here, this person could be very possessive when they're looking at you. When they look at you, they like this person, I never want to lose them. They're mine. So they're just like, have a fierce possession. They could treat you that way sometimes, like you're not going anywhere, and it's like you weren't going anywhere anyway, but they're just like telling you just to make sure that you know you're not going anywhere. That's how it manifests in their actions, how they look at you. It's how, with a little bit of jealousy, they could be frustrated sometimes. They could have a lack of self-confidence, the way sometimes you have lack of self-confidence, and then you guys just both there not realizing how wonderful you are to each other and wonderful in general. So this person, when they look at you, they may have a fear of losing you with the fake death. They could be imagining you never being in their life anymore, and that scares the bleep out of them. We have relationship, evolving, to the next phase, healing the inner child and growth. This person, I feel like they had a lot of growing up to do. You helped them grow up a little bit, whether it was voluntary or involuntary, whether you were there helping them heal or whether they were healing themselves. This person is just like, I know I have to keep healing when I'm with this person. So even after you're married to this person, they still have healing to do. Then we have mask. Then we have fake death here. Okay, hold up now. Not showing true feelings, hide personality, pretend, delude, and gaslighting. So this person does still have a little bit of some toxic traits there. So when they look at you, they're just like, oh my gosh. I keep saying, they're not going to be shown the full extent of their feelings, the full gamut of their emotions when they look at you. So you may never know how much they truly love you here, because they're not going to be telling you. You may feel it, but this is not the kind of person that is used to being vulnerable with their emotions. But I feel like they're learning, they're going to try, because they know if they don't, they're going to lose you, and they don't want to lose you. That's their worst nightmare. I don't know why I said nightmare like that. I should just took those two at the top. Let's see what comes out. Okay, can we get some final parting messages? Because this went longer than I thought it was going to. It was that channeling at the beginning that did it. How does their person look at them versus how they treat them? Can I show my love for you? That's what they ask themselves. Can I show my love for you? Will I be able to let my guard down? Take a load off Annie. How's that song coming through? Maybe when they look at you, they're able to take a load off. Can I get a card, please? How they look at them. Because I'm going to start pulling my own at this point. Can I show my love for you? I should have just took the first two cards that fell out. This is what I get. Here we have the eel and the iris, safety. So this person does consider you their safe place. Absolutely. When they look at you, they think of their safe place. Their home. Yeah, their home. Basically. And is that it? That's all this person has to say. They want to wrap themselves around you, entwine themselves around you. This could be someone who likes giving bear hugs, or just like to wrap every single part of their body around you, or they want you to wrap every single part of your body around them and just feel close to you, because you're their rose. They just want to completely, you're their flower. It doesn't even have to be a rose. You're their flower, because that did come through. The sweetest flower. You're the sweetest flower. So they want to entwine themselves around you. You could smell really good, so they're when they look at you, like, oh, you smell so good, stuff like that. Yeah, they just want to completely wrap themselves around you and never let you go. It's an iris. Okay. Yeah, this person wants to, like, they bear hug you when you guys are sleeping there. I'm getting like a sense of like entangled limbs. Okay, it's a lot of cuddling, a lot of holding. This person likes to be coddled, as I was saying in the beginning. But that's all that I have for you. I hope you enjoyed this reading. If you did enjoy this reading, please consider liking, commenting, and subscribing. If you like my vibe, join my tribe, please. The Divine family, love to have you here. If you like a personal reading, you could always get in contact with me using my email in the description box below. Or you could just DM me on Instagram. Sometimes that's easier if you feel like doing that. And I will get back to you either way. But I hope you're having a beautiful, wonderful day whenever you're seeing this video. And as always, I will see you in the next one. Bye. Hello, my gorgeous group 3s, pile 3s. Pick pile group 3s, pile 3s, option 3s. I'm like, wait, what was I saying? This is going to be, how does your person look at you, how does your future spouse look at you, and how they treat you. Okay, so here mostly we're looking at how they look at you, but then that, seeing how that translates into how they treat you as well. So if you chose this glittery bell, which used to be attached to something that's none of your business, okay, you could be someone who has a tinkly laugh. Like, I'm hearing Tinkerbell. Or you're someone who's just like always, no matter what you're doing, you make noise. So this person could be laying in bed. I'm being the visual of that, laying in bed, and they have to hear you closing cabinets in the kitchen, and they have to hear you clinking glasses together. Like anywhere in the house you are, they have to hear you, okay? They're just like, this person is always making noise. You could be a very heavy walker, so you're just like, dun, dun, like stepping really heavily, you know what I mean? And they can just hear you wherever you are in the house, no matter what you're doing. You could be actually speaking, singing, making noise, stuff like that, or you're always making noise. Whether it's cooking something, you're clanging pots together, clanging pans together, you're slamming, like I said, cabinets, stuff like that, crinkling a bag of chips. Like no matter where they are in the house, this person can always just, they don't ever have to call for you and ask for you. All they have to do is stop, listen, and they're gonna know where you are because you're always making noise, which they find cute and endearing. But I'm pretty sure sometimes it can be, I don't know, I'm not getting like any annoyance, but I know for me it would be annoying. So let me not push my energy into your reading. I apologize. I'm not getting much annoyance, but they're just like, I always know where this person is, okay? Because they're just always making noise. Also, you could be very show-offy. You wear a lot of sparkly stuff, and like I was saying, you have like a tinkly laugh. So you don't have like a loud belly laugh. You just have like a like a tinkly laugh. I'm hearing you could have a cute sneeze as well, like a very high-pitched sneeze. And you could just have a very high-pitched voice in general, where my voice is kind of like, I feel it when I'm talking, always down here, which is like more of like a bassy kind of voice. Yours could be like higher up, like airy and light kind of voice. I should drink some water before I started this reading. Okay. How does your future spouse look at them, please? Okay, I heard you. We have Seven of Pentacles. I'm hearing that song Hard Work by Ella Henderson. You're hard work, but you're good for me. Now I'm not talking from experience, but I think I found magnificence. And at the end of the day, you could be hard work, but you're good for me. I think at times you make my belly ache, but it's a feeling I appreciate. It makes it easier when you could be hard work, but you're good for me. And this time, I know I won't be something with the long run. But every time I think about walking away, you come along and brighten up my day. And I'm not wasting my time, or for you to be the reason I smile. And 99% of the time, you're hard work, but you're good for me. That's that song coming through. But she's basically saying that there's always a redeeming quality. Like I was saying, you could be someone who is making a lot of noise, and it could annoy them sometimes, but I wasn't really getting that like overall sense of annoyingness. But it's just like this person knows that you're hard work. So you could be someone who's like hard to keep up with. You could be someone who's like high maintenance. You could be someone who just expects a lot from your partners, and this person is always up to the challenge, and they're like, you're hard work, but you're good for me. I just saw 444. Yeah, I'm not taking that many cards. 4 is good. Then here we have 4 of Pentacles. Yeah, this person looks at you and just thinks mine. And then we have the Moon. I'm hearing wet dreams. This person looks at you and thinks that you're a wet dream. They think that you're hard work, but they wouldn't give you up for the world. So you could have the tendency to be a little bit annoying, I feel like. And you could annoy them a lot of the times, but they're still like, this is still my person. I don't care. This person has a lot of affection towards you here, because we have a lot of affectionate, like we have the King of Cups. So this person is someone who's emotionally mature and someone who's emotionally stable and satisfied. So they think of they're satisfied. There's someone who's satisfied emotionally in this relationship. So the little idiosyncrasies that you do have, they're just like, you know what, it doesn't really matter, because this is still my person. This is still who I want and who I want to be with and who I want to build with and who I want to grow with. Because I'm not perfect either. I'm hearing I'm not perfect either. So I can't sit here. I'm sure there's a lot of stuff that you may have to deal with, the watcher, that this person does. This person could work too much. And they're just like, well, we all have our downsides or something like that, where you may not like everything about this person, but what you do like is just so overpoweringly positive that it's just like, you may be hard work, but you're good for me. You know what I mean? Where this person makes you want to work harder. This Seven of Pentacles, this person could want to work harder to be who you need. With the Seven of Pentacles, they think of you as someone who makes someone to work harder and be better. But yeah, with the King of Cups, this person wants to salute you, cheers you, toast to you. Here's to us, and here's to the, cause na 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 na. And something, tell them go bleep themselves. Here's to us. I don't know what song that is. If I'll try to add it in the thing. But it's just like, cheers to us. Okay, cheers to us for being who we need, for being emotionally compatible and stable. I feel like emotional compatibility is very important in relationships. So this person looks at you and thinks of you as someone who's emotionally competent. You're someone who can match their emotional competency, okay? Here with the Four of Pentacles. The Four of Pentacles is someone who is very, you're someone who's very stable and grounding for them. So I'm getting like, I'm getting like someone who's like a little bit of like a heckler, where you like to tease them. And that kind of like brings them back down to earth sometimes. This person may have a hard time not working. They're a workaholic. Because they're always trying to save and create stability for you. This is someone who wants to provide for you. They want to provide, they can provide that emotional stability. They have no problem with the emotional stability side of things. But when it comes to the financial stability, they're always working, Seven of Pentacles, and they're always saving and putting together a nest egg. Or this could be nesting. They want to nest with you, have children, settle down, move in with you. This could also be like kind of like a building kind of thing, where they want to work on building projects with you, like construction, things like that. They could be the kind of person who wants to do that with your house. Makeover. Revamp. That's it. The Moon card now. We have the Moon. Like I was hearing, a wet dream. You are this person's wet dream. I don't know what kind of body you possess. I don't know how you look, but to them, you are a wet dream. You walk straight out of their fantasies here. I'm hearing Sailor Moon. So that could be important. You could look like one of the characters from Sailor Moon. But that could be one of your favorite shows. That could be one of their favorite shows. And because you remind them of one of the characters from that favorite show, they think that you're a wet dream here, because it's the moon at the top here that is giving me Sailor Moon vibes. And she does, this being the manga deck, looks like a character from an anime. So you could look like this person could be a little bit of like a nerd when it comes to like anime and stuff like that, video games, things like that, where the chicks look like that, where the waist is non-existent, the boobs are freaking coming over the shirt, the booty is kind of like the waist. You know what I mean when I mean by those characters. You could have that kind of shape. This person just like drooling. I'm seeing like a pile, like somebody's like and then a drool. You look in the cartoons, sometimes when we were little, they would have the person's eyes like like the big hearts coming out of their eyes and pulsing, and then they would have like their mouth open like a river. Is, you know. So yeah, this person's very physically attracted to you. You are their walking wet dream. And that's why they put up with so much from you. This is hilarious. Let me get more cards, because not much is coming through for this pile here the way it was for the other piles. This person could just think of you as they want to toast to you. This is someone who wants to show their appreciation for you. Because the last few years have kicked my ass. Like, what is that? Is that Hailstrom or Mail? I don't know. I'm trying to remember what song that is. Here we have sights. Yeah, that this person just likes looking at you. Your physical beauty is what they're thinking of when they're looking at you here. And they would like you to bend over sometimes. Like, they could purposely drop things knowing that you're going to pick it up, and because they just want to see you bent over, kind of thing. Because I'll just keep looking at this flower down here, and this is like, they're just like what you standing there for? Pick it up, so they can see you kind of bend over. They think that you're a sight to behold, a sight to see. They just want to sightsee with you, just look at you. They can look at you all day and never grow tired, never grow tiresome of looking at you. Here we have a Lord, which came out in group 2. They feel like a lord. They feel like on top of the world because they caught you. So this could be kind of like an unbalanced situation. This could be kind of like you could dress very revealing kind of thing. You could dress like one of these characters. You could be into cosplay and stuff like that, where you go to these conventions and dress like that, and this person's just like, oh my gosh, like they're just imagining you looking like that, or they're imagining what you would look like if you dressed like that when they're looking at you. They're just like, her body is just so freaking banging, I'm hearing. I just want to know what you would look like in those kind of costumes for my favorite shows. But yeah, just walking down the street with you, this person feels like, yeah, I got the what is it called? The pick of the litter, the dime. What kind of person are we messing with here? What is the next card that I would pull? This one. I'm waiting for more messages to come through here, but it's just like your looks. This person is emotionally satisfied. Emotional satisfaction, but they do want to still impress you. Okay. How does their future spouse look at them, please? And how does that translate into how they treat them? We have friendship, team, connection, and network. You guys could like to go out and with your friends a lot, or go out networking a lot. You guys could maybe work together, because we have the 4 of Pentacles and then we have the 7 of Pentacles. So it can kind of be like you guys work together, so you guys see each other a lot. I'm hearing they like your brain, the way you process things. You could be very smart, and you're a good networker, so they like. And we have adventure, explorer, passion, travel. This came out in group 2 as well, so you could really be attracted to group 2, because this came out, and so did Lord. I think it was one more card from here. How does the person look at them? They think of you as someone who's very sociable. They think of you as someone who's very friendly, and someone who's very adventurous. You could be adventurous in the clothes you wear, or just adventurous and with the sights card here, where you guys both do prioritize going on trips and seeing new places. It's like sightseeing. You guys like scenery. You guys like scenic routes, or you guys are the sights to them, like I said before. But then you, when they look at you, they think of you as someone who likes the aesthetic, who likes to go on fancy trips. Like I was saying, a little bit high maintenance, but they don't have a problem with that. The problem is they just want to keep working to provide that life for you. It's just one. And then we have commitment, binding, obstruction, and contract. That's kind of what this is here. They feel like they work a lot, and they worry if you think they work a lot, or if they're too worried about money. They're worried a little bit with that. They have so many commitments. This could be someone, like I said, is very busy with the 7 of Pentacles coming out, so they may not even have a lot of time to just sit there and look at you and think about you too much. Because they don't even have any time. They don't have any downtime. So they always constantly find themselves trying to get out of every commitment. With this network and team and connections, they do work a lot. They do have to network a lot. This person could travel a lot for work. This future spouse could travel a lot for work. And they're just like, they're always happy to see you. They're always happy to be home. I'm hearing there's no place like home from the Wizard of Oz. There's no place like home. There's no place like home. If this person does not move, and I'm hearing home is between your thighs. So this person just looking at you like, damn, I won the jackpot here. I won the lottery when it comes to my boo thing, because she's just fine. He's just fine. Like, I could just look at her all day and never get tired. This person's just like, their mind goes blank kind of when they're around you. They're not really thinking a lot. Here we have periwinkle, friendship, womanhood, purity, and love. They're thinking of you as a really good friend here with the friendship, and then this card, and it's kind of the same color, which is very funny, purple. So this person just wants to hang out with you. They just want to have a good time. This is like a very simple person. This person doesn't feel too deeply, doesn't think too deeply. They're just like a very on the surface kind of person. What you see is what you get. They're not hiding how they feel. They're not being overly boastful about how they feel. This is just like kind of like a very even kilter kind of person. Whereas, you know, group 2 was little, you know, they felt very deeply and intensely, but they were like, they had a hard time expressing it a little bit. Here we have blue, trust, loyalty, responsibility, and security. Yeah, this person feels secure around you, because that's what the Four of Pentacles can represent as well. Someone who's trying to build security. This person doesn't feel shy around you. This person doesn't feel insecure around you. This person feels very, like, you know, locked down. So it's like this person, now I'm hearing, I got my love locked down, my love locked down. So this person just like, this is my person. This is my, I'm ride or die. This is my, the lock, the key to my lock or something, where it's just like, it's just my person. Like, there's nothing too difficult about this person. Like I said, it's what you see is what you get. They're very simple, straight to the point kind of person. They could be an earth sign, even though they're represented by the King of Cups and you're represented by the moon. This person is just like mesmerized by you. They don't understand. You could be a little hard to figure out. Sometimes you're hard to read. So sometimes they just like focus more so on just the physicality of it all. They're like, this person's not the easiest to read here with the moon card here. And it's just like, it's hard for them to focus, like I was saying, because you are this wet dream come to life for them. You're just like this humana, 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 humana. I'm hearing that from SpongeBob, where the episode where Squidward was pretending to be this rich hotelier, but it wasn't. It was a restaurant. You know, he was pretending the Krusty Krab was his, and he fixed it up real good and had SpongeBob pretending to be the server. And then I think it was like Squilliam, the guy's name was, his competitor, and then Squidward himself, who they were both like, what is it, humana, 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 like mesmerized by how the restaurant was looking and stuff like that. And so Squidward quickly snapped out of it though. But it's like this person just is at a loss for words sometimes when they look at you. It's just like they're thinking of either work, they're thinking of how, you know, healthy and emotional and harmonious this relationship really is. There's no problems, there's no nothing. Just in the beginning, like I was saying, it could be like a little loud, you know, but they're glad, they're just happy to be here, honestly. It's what I'm hearing. They're just happy to be here. You know, this is not someone who's too complicated. You know, they're not the intense, the overthinker, the brooding. They're not that kind of person. They're just the what you see is what you get. They think you're a wet dream. You walked out of their dreams. They'd like to see you dress up in maybe more, you know, provocative things for them alone at night. With the moon card here in the bedroom, they may want to be a little bit more adventurous, or I feel like you give them everything that you want with the moon card and her sitting in the water. I kind of feel like when they think of you, they think of how. I'm thinking okay, so you see how she's submerged in the water. They're thinking of that, how aroused you may get around them, and that's what their mind is going to, how they're going to do that later at nighttime with the moon card here, how they're going to do that you know, what they're gonna do this time to get you, you know, in the mood kind of thing, because this person's kind of always in the mood when they're not tired from work. Like I said, you could be someone who, like in the beginning, I was like, you could be someone who makes noise. You could be someone who makes noise when it comes to, you know, the activities in the bedroom as well. So just like, oh yeah, they're thinking about that as well. Like, oh, how am I gonna make her moan and groan and, you know, scream tonight? And I'm just like, sir, bye. Now your true colors is coming out. Just took a second. This is someone who comes off very innocent, unassuming, but they're really not. And that's what I was going to say with the moon card as well. You come off as someone who's innocent and unassuming, but you can get down and dirty in the bedroom. But we have yellow, happiness, optimism, positivity, and intellect. So there is like a very intellectual friendship kind of vibe here, where this person's always happy to see you, happy to be around you. They're just, like I said, they're just happy to be there, honestly. They're happy to be married to you. They're content. There's nothing to, you know, brood about. There's nothing to overthink about. You guys are just in a happy, healthy in all ways. I can't stand this person. They need to leave. The video's over. I'm like some drug, healthy in all ways. Like, get out. Yellow, yeah. Nothing too, you know, difficult here. And then we have macaroon. This person just wants to eat you up, because I swear to gosh, I saw macaroni when I was about to pick this card up. This person just wants to eat you up. They could be thinking about going down on you and how aroused you get when they do that, with the moon card here in the water and stuff like that. Yeah, this person ain't all that innocent. I take back what I said when we saw. But yeah, macaroon, taste of love. Well, I swear I didn't read that. Yeah, macaroni, this person's thinking of how you taste them. Like, oh yeah, I can't wait to taste them tonight. You know, and sweet dream. Yeah, like I was saying, you walked out of their wet dream is the kind of vibe that you give off to them. Okay, this person's a low-key freak. Okay, both of y'all are. And they like that. They like that people could be unassuming, but then you also have a beautiful friendship here. They think of you as a friend first, but then they also don't, because they want to rip your clothes off any chance they get. I got my love locked down. My love locked down. And then I'm also hearing, I'm saying it the wrong way, maybe not. And then I'm hearing Love Runs Out by, it's not the Wanted, it's that group. Love runs out, till the love runs out, till the love runs out, and with something done, just to shut it down, till the love runs out, till the love runs out. I'm gonna na. I'm counting every step till you see my soul. Ooh, I'll be running. Ooh, I'll be running till the love runs out, till the love runs out, and I'm something done just to cut him down. So that song, and then till the love runs. I can never do that because you get too low for me. I can't go that low. But yeah, this person is just going to love on you until the love runs out. Like, and it's never going to run out, because even if it does run out, you guys still have that friendship to build it back on. You know, like in some relationships where things maybe get a little bit boring. I'm not saying your relationship's going to get boring, but I kind of feel like when they need you to be that friend, you're able to be that friend for them. So you guys are able to adapt and be what you guys need for each other. So when they look at you, they think of their friend. Like, they just have they're very attached to you. Like, and more so in a friend way than maybe like a future spouse way, but not really, because with the moon card here, they are definitely, since you're the moon, and I'm hearing, call me and I can make it juicy for you. So yeah, that with the King of Cups, this person just like, you see the self-satisfied smirk on his face here, where he's just like, yeah, I did that. Yeah, that was me. So like, they're very, you know, smug. This person, when they're looking at you, they could be thinking about what happened last night and what they did to you last night and all the sounds you were making and how aroused you were and stuff like that. And they're just like, yeah, like, I did that. I had her, you know, screaming my name, and I had her doing this, and I had her doing that, and I was, you know, like, just a self-satisfied smirk, ready to toast to themselves, essentially. If they don't, go sit down. How many cards are these? Okay, I'll take them. We have betrayed, divergence, different values, change of heart, thought manipulation. Betray. This person, what do people be thinking about this person? I know as women sometimes we think about this, like, oh, what would this person ever betray me, and wondering stuff like that, like, am I enough for this person? Maybe wasn't I enough? What song is that by Anne Marie? I think it's Peak. Wasn't I enough for you? This person could have been cheated on in their past relationship, but just like for a split second, it slips through their mind that maybe you could cheat on them. Are they not enough for you? Are they not rich enough for you? Like, are they enough? You know what I mean? Basically, do they make enough? Do they look good enough? Are they good enough? And this is like, just for a little bit, like for a passing, fleeting moment, that thought could pass their mind, which it does for everybody. No matter how secure your relationship is, there are always thoughts for like, am I still enough for this person? Are we still doing good? Are we still going strong? But like I said, under this relationship or this marriage, there's a deep friendship here. So I kind of feel like you guys will always have that friendship, even if the relationship doesn't work out, which I'm not getting involved that it's not working out, but you know what I mean. The relationship is so strong that the friendship, because you built a friendship first. So there's nothing for you to really worry about when it comes to this, but still people worry. Have a tendency to worry. Now we have Capulets, fatherly love, controlling, and dogmatism. My child is yet a stranger in the world. This person could be thinking about how they want to control you in the bedroom here. Like I said, this person comes off, I'm getting like a still waters run deep with this person, where they come off as someone who's very unassuming, someone who's very, you know, plain Jane, plain Joe kind of person, but underneath they have like particular proclivities here that they're hiding with this Four of Pentacles. Look how he's smirking, like he's hiding something, like he's sitting on a secret, holding his cards close to his chest, kind of with the Four of Pentacles here. Yeah, this person is kind of like, they have some things up their sleeve here, and they think they're slick with it too. With fatherly love, this father could, not father, oh my gosh, this person could want to be a father, and when they look at you, they want to have kids, or the other way around. If this is a woman that you're asking about, they could, you know, they just want to have kids. They want to, whoever is the masculine here, this relationship wants to experience what you would be like as a father. Okay, the father-child dynamics that will be here. This is what they think about sometimes they look at you. This person could be a little controlling here, like of themselves and of you, maybe sometimes. With the Lord here, like I said, the Lord, they have like they can have like a little bit of uppity, or they think that since they won the jackpot and that you chose them, that they feel like on top of the world. With the Lord card, and they also could like to tell people what to do. Like, I'm going to tell you what to do and you better listen, kind of thing there. They have like a little bit of an ego on them. Then we have crossing the barrier, overcoming obstacles. So there could be some of these obstacles you may have to overcome in this relationship. I don't know, because enough cards are coming out for me to want to say that. So when they look at you, this person could be like a lawyer. I don't know, I'm just getting that vibe. It's not going to resonate for everyone, obviously, but I'm getting the vibe of like a lawyer, someone who is a little bit of a cynicism, because they, in their career or whatever their career is, they could experience a lot of cynicism and people around them, a little bit of pessimism, where they're just like, you know, always waiting for the other shoe to drop, kind of. That's what this person could be doing here. And instead of, you know, wanting to be a slave to life, they want to get on top of things and make sure things are going well instead. So get on top of things. This person just wants to stay on top of things and make sure everything is going well. And they could have the tendency to kind of sabotage by doing that, because you don't want to be controlling is not cute. I don't care what kind of relationship it is, unless maybe it's in a bedroom and it's consensual, cool. But any kind of relationship, nobody wants to be controlled. Everybody wants to have free will, okay? So this person could struggle sometimes with not telling you what to do or being overbearing, especially when you are maybe the kind of person who's going around the house and making noise. They could be like, man, I'm getting OCD, a little bit of a clean freak, nitpicky, and they're like, oh, you didn't put the place back right, or you didn't do this, this, you didn't do that, and they want to be controlling in that kind of way. And you're just like, hey buddy, relax, don't try to sit here doing all this, you know. Like I said, no relationship is perfect, so there will be times when these things happen. But you guys could have different values, or you find that in your relationship that you may develop different values. There may be a point where you may grow apart a little bit, but then you're going to overcome those obstacles here. Or with the different values change apart, we have thought manipulation. But in this card, the fact that we have, can you come back here? The fact that we have somebody looking back on the guy and like annoyance, like this could be them going to fix the mess you made, or you could be someone, like I said, more messy, more noisy, and there's someone who's more quiet and more, you know, they like to be clean and tidy, and they're just always running after you, behind you, putting a coaster on the table, or always running behind and cleaning up your stuff, and then nagging you about like, oh, you didn't do this. And you're just like, that's where the control could come into play, where they try to control you and tell you that you have to be more clean, and you're just like, no, I'm not the kind of person. You knew who you were marrying and stuff like that. But yeah, but you just get annoyed sometimes with each other. But with crossing the barrier and overcoming obstacles, you do overcome these obstacles. Is not really something to worry about, because like I said, every relationship has their troubles. It happens. Here we have the dragonfly. Be lighthearted, finding out things, coming to light, adapt, change, and heal. Okay, so about the dragonfly, be lighthearted and finding out things coming to light. This could be the kind of situation where you guys were friends before you became lovers, and you guys thought that it was going to be easy to quickly transition from being friends to lovers, when it's like a whole different ball game. Sometimes when we're friends, we see each other occasionally. We're not all up in each other's space and all up in each other's face and having to worry and deal with those person's idiosyncrasies, like I said, on a daily basis here. So it's that this person may have a hard time when you guys are in your marriage. They may have a hard time kind of reconciling the friend you were to the lover you are now, because it's not going to be the same thing here. So it's like, it's going to be, you know, but overcoming obstacles, that's all that matters. You're going to overcome whatever obstacles. That's not what this reading is about, okay? This reading is about what they see when they look at you. They think of you as someone who's lighthearted, because like I said, underneath all of it, there's always going to be this friendship here overall. Then we have Hand of Cards. Take a chance, risk. What was I saying about them holding their cards close to their chest? Stop playing. We have being strategic, options, and not showing hand, and gambling. So this person could have a tendency with the King of Cups to keep their emotions to themselves a little bit, which can be annoying. Then we have healthy choices, making healthy choices in love and in life, self-love, self-care, and being happier. So with this healthy, did I show it to you? With this healthy choices and then this overcoming obstacles, you guys are going to live and you're going to learn, okay? So this person, all these things could be run through this person's head. This person could be a little bit of an overthinker. Now that I'm, you know, getting more into the energy of them, they like to bury their feelings. The way that I'm seeing this Seven of Pentacles here, and he is holding a shovel. They are the kind of person who will bury their feelings until they come and explode outside of them. And when they're looking at you, they're like nitpicking every little thing, and it's just like, don't do that. Here we have seduction. Yeah, this person, like I said, this person, even with all these little other things coming through, at the end of the day, this person is very attracted to you, and they're thinking of ways to seduce you as well. So attraction, flirting, dating, hooking up, temptation, and third-party interference. With this betray here, y'all better watch out now. I feel like maybe one or both of you in this relationship, which is, I don't know why I'm even talking about it, because that's what this reading is about, but I still feel the need to say it. You guys may have like a little bit of, you guys may both be very attractive people, okay? Which is why you don't really have to worry. And in the beginning, I wasn't really getting much, like, you know, too much about this person being, like, thinking about this and da-da-da, but I kind of feel like more that I'm going, this person hides a lot under the surface, okay? This person could be a little sneaky, maybe, like controlling, treats you like a child instead of a spouse, maybe sometimes, and it's just like, you got to nip that in the bud. and start, you know, helping each other make healthier choices, because nobody's saying they're all in the wrong and you're in the right. With this seduction here in the moon card, this kind of card is giving me, the moon is giving me a siren energy, and this person is always like jealous or apprehensive or worried that somebody's going to come and, you know, sweep you off your feet, because they may not have the most money in the world, but you chose them and you married them, but they're still worried about that kind of thing. So it could manifest as them being a little more controlling, telling you what you can and can't wear, you know, being nitpicky, being passive aggressive, you know, coming and cleaning up after you, little things like that. I don't think that's like a make or break thing here, and I don't know why that's coming through. I'm channeling a little too much for these energies, because please, this is supposed to be how, but that is how it will manifest. What they're thinking, they don't show what they're thinking a lot, and they didn't even want to show me what they were thinking, but it eventually came out when all the cards were placed on the table. And let me shuffle this while I'm talking. When all the cards were placed on the table, then their real feelings started coming out. Like, they're scared that you may betray them because you're so attractive, that they're scared they may never be enough, kind of. They love looking at you. That there's a lot of stuff. This could be like different relationships playing out. It doesn't have to be yours. So if it doesn't resonate, then don't take it, please. But that is coming through a little bit with the Lord card here. How many cards did I use? 3. Okay, I'll take them. We have Strength, the Elk and the Ash. So yeah, you guys will work through this. This person is stronger than these thoughts. We all have thoughts of stuff like this sometimes, where we get insecure in a relationship for a little bit, but it's the fact that it's to not let the thoughts get a hold of us and to ruin the relationship is the thing here. You guys have a strong foundation starting on friendship, so it's not going to be that hard or that bad to always come back from any little, you know. Then we have the Bobcat and the Blackthorn, Patience. So this person is strong and patient, so they could very well be an earth sign. They're strong, patient, and I'm hearing persevering here. So like these little things are going to come up, but majority overall, everything here was pretty positive. So don't take these and then get worried. That has, you know, take what I'm saying here with a grain of salt. Now we have the Dragonfly and the Pansy, Balance. That's what this person, like this person looks at you as everything that they want, and they could be worried as well. Physically anyway, because like some of your little habits will annoy them, I'm gonna be honest. This person loves your laugh, they love your outgoingness, they love your sense of adventure, and I kind of feel like sometimes they feel trapped in their job. Maybe you have a more, you know, lofty, easier job where you maybe travel, or you're an influencer, stuff like that, where your job allows you to see the world, and they're just sometimes stuck at work. A little bit is coming through here. But it's kind of like they make sometimes feel a little inferior to you, or your friends may make them feel inferior sometimes. I don't know what the vibe is exactly going to be. I'm just saying what I'm picking up on a little bit here. But yeah, with the Balance card here, they're going to have to learn how to balance, you know, maybe work and time with you, because they work so much. Because I was definitely getting that vibe where they work a lot, and it could be a problem for you, and they could be, you know, jealous that you're out there seducing other people, having thoughts, stuff like that, as we do as humans. Don't try to judge nobody. Don't be throwing, you know, stones in a glass house. So that's what you're doing right now. Don't judge this person too harshly, because you guys are going to overcome it. But it's just important to talk about things, be open and honest, and put your friendship first above everything else. So that's all that I have for you. I hope this reading resonated. If it did, please consider liking, commenting, and subscribing, joining my tribe, like, commenting. If you like my vibe, join my tribe. The Divine Family, we'd love to have you. This energy did have me a little flustered. I'm like, wait, what's going on here? It started off so well. If you like a personal reading, you can always get in contact with me using my email in the description box below. You can also just DM me on Instagram, and I get back to you that way whenever I can. But other than that, I hope you're having a beautiful, wonderful day whenever you're seeing this video, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.